So let's take a look at Ori and the Will of the Wisp running on an RTX 2060 and Ryzen 3600. Jumping over here to the settings, we're going to be at 1440p, full screen, no motion blur, no VSync, and that's all the graphic settings that you get. So we're going to just look at a few areas here. This is the very beginning area. It's a good example of some lighting. This game looks really amazing, just like the first one. There's tons of attention to detail that we'll see along the way here. I'm going to bring up Msi Afterburner so that we can see what the numbers are doing, and of course this game is not that hard to run. That is not the point of this video. I'm fully aware that most PCs can run this game very well at 60 or more FPS, and if you've got a build that's newer, it's definitely going to run it at well over 120 most of the time. So, but the point of this video is to really talk about the importance of high refresh rate monitors for so many games that aren't just competitive or first-person shooter games. Now, a lot of gamers already know the benefits of a high refresh rate monitor in all their games, not just competitive. But there are a lot of people that are new to PC gaming that have been getting into it the past couple of years. The popularity has continued to grow. Price of parts, performance, everything's just getting to that point where a lot more people are jumping in. So I just thought it would be kind of cool to take a look at Ori. It's a game that I love. I love the first one. The game looks great. Look at that foreground and background imagery while Ori's laying here in the rain. Really awesome and runs really good. We're going to bring Msi Afterburner up again, and we will take a look at this. I will show you one part here a little bit farther along in the video where we will dip down our frame rate a little bit due to lighting, but we'll get to that point in a little bit here. So here we are. With all this wind and rain and trees moving, water effects, just a ton going on, we are easily over 160 frames per second on average right here. And that's great. And I can tell you that it destroys 60 frames per second. Absolutely. I would never want to go back to 60 frames per second lock on this game or any game like it. I feel the difference. I see the difference anytime I am over 80, 90 FPS and above. You definitely feel the difference, or at least I do. If I were to lock this game or jump back over to console, it wouldn't be near the nice, smooth experience for me, especially at 1440p running with this kind of frame rate. Now, this is a 144 Hz monitor I'm running on. I could have capped out the frame rate, but I just wanted to let it go to see what it would do. Hey, if you can get a 240 Hz monitor or have one, great. That's excellent for games that easily run over the 144. But even on this monitor, I'm not getting any flickers, tears, stutters, problems, nothing. It looks fantastic. Like this, a lot of times when you're over your monitor's refresh rate, you will get a lot of issues, but at least with this game and with this frame rate, I'm not having any issues. So if you're not familiar with Ori, this was an Xbox exclusive Game Pass game. The first game, I believe, came out in 2015 or 2016. It was right around the launch of the Xbox. I remember playing it quite a bit. I really liked it, and when it came to PC, I think it was last year, I played it again there. So I'm definitely looking forward to spending more time with this game. So here's the area where the lighting's going to change and dip our FPS. So we've got a torch, rain, so there's a lot more going on with the water effects, the shadowing, the lighting effects. It's even affecting the background. You see all the way in the back behind the trees and whatnot. The torch is lighting 360 degrees. You can see back there, not just your path. So that does take a toll. Now, when we get to an area where the rain stops and things interact a little differently, we will shoot back up. But when you have this much going on, and look at that lighting all the way in the background there, it just takes a little bit of a toll. So even on a newer build like this, in a simple game like Ori like this, with so much effect, you're still going to get, you're still going to see those dips here and there because there is a lot going on. Now the rain has stopped since we came down here, and you're going to see we're instantly going to go back up and probably stay above 144 most of the time, or around there as we go through here. So making our way up here with the torch, you can see in this area where there's just a lot less going on screen, and it's a lot more about the lighting of our torch, and a little bit less going on with the storm and the wind in the background. We are over 150, 160. It's an amazing experience at 1440p. This game has been a pleasure so far. I think I'm about an hour and a half or so in on my main game. Oh, we'll just kind of make our way through here. There's like if I remember right, there's like this little dog type mini boss thing down here. We'll kind of jump. Yep, there he is. That'll be easy to whack a couple times. Alright, so we'll unlock this door after taking him out. Get a spirit light orb to, you can get upgrades and stuff with those. We'll go through here, and it's going to put out our torch. Now I'm going to fast forward this about 3 times, get us up to the top here, so we can. I'll show you getting the key fragment, and then I want to jump kind of to the end of this spot and show you the first little fight with the boss. It looks really cool. So there we got that keystone fragment. We'll slow back down here. I'm going to take MSI Afterburner down, so you can see in the top left corner, you've got your key fragment count there. Alright, so let's move on over. Let's get to the boss part here. Jump, Ori, jump. So, we'll flip some forward. Grab a torch. Boom. See that frame rate dip again when I grabbed the torch, but then it went back up. But yeah, that lighting. But it's such good lighting. Look at all the fire effect in the background. So cool that they did that. Alright. So we're going to take a walk out here, and I'll show you from the wolf being on fire, him going down through here kind of left this trail of fire. It's blazing. It's even bouncing off of the trees way in the background and in the foreground here. Looks really cool. I turned off MSI Afterburner just so you can check out that visual. And that'll bring us to the end of the video for now. Hey, subscribe if you like the channel, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave your comment below. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.